Turning hill giants into leather daddies was an interesting choice. Combat achievements. Just another way for this game to provide us with that steady drip of dopamine we all crave. When first implemented, the rewards were set up like achievement diaries. Complete the easy tier, get the easy tier rewards. Do medium, get medium. So on all the way to Grandmaster, 6 tiers, where the achievements get a bit more specialized. Speed kills, longer trips, keeping Jet alive while fighting Zook because the Inferno just wasn't hard enough for some people. And about a year later, the system was reworked with a point-based reward scheme. Instead of doing all the easy tasks to get the easy reward, you just need to get 33 achievement points by completing combat challenges and combat tasks from any of the tiers. Every easy task gives 1 point, mediums give 2, hards 3, you see the pattern. Now you could pick and choose some tasks, put some off for later, and it won't prevent you from getting the early rewards. Don't want to kill 10 King Black Dragons, but you want the easy rewards anyway? Perhaps there are some simple tasks in the medium or hard tiers you could sub in. In fact, a single hard task is worth 3 easies, so you could substitute a lot of tasks that way. This will be important soon enough, but before I can start doing any combat achievements, I want to straighten up my gear. I got Barrow's gloves last time, but those can only take me so far. I'm still stuck using a rune scimitar and a kite shield. Sometimes I get fancy and swap out the shield for an unholy book. Ooh. I need dragon weaponry. I need 60 attack. At first I was thinking about camping hill giants. The XP wouldn't be that fast, but I'd probably get a few Obor keys, and I knew I'd need at least 5 for his kill count task, killing him 5 times. And by killing the BDSM biker variants, I'd also have a chance of getting ancient shards and dark totem pieces. Anything in the catacombs of Curran can drop them, scaling with how much health the monster has, so they'd be even rarer coming from a hill giant. But the hill giants outside the catacombs drop them even more rarely. So rare, they don't even drop them at all. But then I realized, the amount of extra time it would take to kill a few hundred hill giants without dragon weapons would probably be outweighed by spending time at sand crabs and just coming back here at a higher level. Maybe even later at an even higher level in a different location with a cannon. You know, why was I trying to be cute by bucking the meta? I can't say it's exciting, but it's the fastest combat XP for me right now. But with a little bit of technology, I'm able to whip pan, and the grind is done. It's just that easy, baby. A Dragon Scimitar for general combat, and a Dragon Dagger for specking. I'm debating on getting a Dragon Mace instead though. I think the Dragon Dagger is technically better, especially since you can apply poison with it. But the Dragon Mace's special just feels so much chunkier, you know? Ooh. Okay. Cool. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Gilded armor looks so nice. Oh, get out of here, friends. Get out of here, Yuri. Why are you just staring at me like a creep? With these freaking trees. Ugh. Can't even appreciate... Wow, it looks great. That's 60 strength? Wow, I'm really starting to feel like an actual main now. You proud of me yet? I could sit here and grind out 65 attack and strength right now, or I can mix things up and try to do some combat achievements. Although I do have a hard clue that's been sitting in my bank for a bit. It's a Saradomin wizard step, and I didn't feel like I could easily kill it, you know, when I got the clue a while back. But now, I think it'd be pretty easy. Huh. My first hard clue scroll is worth almost a mil because of the Armadillo Dragonhide boots. Alright. Cool. This would be really great on an Iron Man, I assume. But, oh well. I'm happy. Nice. Over 2 mil. Over 2 mil cash stack. Sand crabs drop easy clues somewhat regularly. I don't leave my spot when one does drop, but when I do leave to do a birdhouse run or something, I like to bang out the clue before returning. What the heck is this? Jeez, I'm getting it. I mean, this one's not really worth much, but all these collection log stuff. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a giant lollipop. Cool. Alright, combat achievement time. First up, Obor. I got a key when I went AFK one time while running through the Taverley dungeon, killed a giant, and came back to a key on the ground. Lucky me. There are 6 total achievements you can get at Obor. Obor Novice, Sleeping Giant, Fighting as Intended, Back to the Wall, Obor Champion, and Squashing the Giant. Obor Novice will obviously be the easiest one to get, assuming I don't die. Just kill him once. In terms of simplicity, Obor Champion would be next, you gotta kill him 5 times, but that'd require a lot of hill giant farming, which I'm not interested in doing right now. With a drop rate of 1 in 128, I'd have to kill like 400 or 500 giants for 4 more keys. I'm not doing that right now. It is twice as common if you kill giants in the wilderness, but I don't want to do that either. Instead, I'm going to try for Sleeping Giant. Kill Obor while he's immobilized. I expect it to be a bit fiddly, since I'm not really accustomed to snaring enemies. The timing on it can be weird too. What I might have to do is stall the kill, get him down to like 10 health, wait for the stun to wear off, and then immobilize him again before killing him, just so I have a little bit of wiggle room. I don't want to cast a spell just as he's becoming unimmobilized, so mobilized, and then he dies, and that would suck. So I'll cast a snare right before he dies, and then I should be able to kill him. Also, because I'll be out of melee range the whole time, ideally, I might be able to get squashing the giant as well. Kill him without taking any damage off prayer. Just gotta keep protect from ranged up. Hopefully I don't get clipped by his club while running away from him. You know how weird attack animations can be sometimes. Finally, there's back to the wall. Kill him without being pushed back by his knockback attack. If he only does his knockback attack within melee range, then I might be able to get it. If not, then the next time I fight him, I'll just sit in the corner. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to unstun, then I'm gonna stun him again. He's currently immune. That one more time. So this should... He was immobilized. I got 4 achievements. So what do we get here? Obor Novice, Sleeping Giant, Squashing the Giant, and Back to the Wall. 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. Well, that went well. 6 points for a single boss kill. Pretty good deal. The easy tier also has some simple non-boss related tasks, like killing a Bloodveld or a worm. Worm? Wyrm? Wyvern? Gif? In this case, it's killing one of each of the giants in this cave of giants in the Shazian region of Kurend. Killing a fire giant is also a task, so that just knocks out 2 real quick. For some reason, this tunnel leads to the first room just off the primary entrance to the current catacombs. The geometry is a bit weird, so I'll assume there's a portal at the top of these vines or something. But since we're here, we can kill a hellhound for yet another achievement. And these greater demons here are holding on to 2 achievements. Killing one is an achievement, and killing one with the final blow coming from a demon bane weapon, like Darklight, is another achievement. 17 points away from the easy reward. There are a couple achievements I didn't get while killing Tempoross: Fire in the Hole and Master of Buckets. The first of these 2 requires us to use each of the cannons to attack Tempoross. Loading a single fish into each one of the 4 ammo box things is enough. The second is the reason I'm in a solo instance. I won't kill Tempoross, but I don't need to. I just need a bunch of unattended fires and no one to compete with me to put them out. Dousing 5 fires in a single encounter gets us the achievement. There are some more achievements here, but I can't do them quite yet. I need to be able to solo Tempoross reliably for 2 of them, and I'll need to get the full Angler's outfit for another one. Now, it's time for every Iron Man series' favorite episode 1 activity, Wintertodt. I can get a total of 13 achievement points here from 8 different achievements, and the best news of all is that they're all doable. Cozy and Can We Fix It are the easiest. Subdue the Wintertodt once, and subdue the Wintertodt without allowing all 4 braziers to be broken at the same time. That's all but guaranteed if you're in a mass world, which I am. I just have my entity hider on because it's hard to see myself when there's 1,000 people running around. Healing a Pyromancer after they've fallen gets you the Mummy achievement. Fix the Brazier and you get Handyman, which is surprisingly tough to get on mass worlds if you're not on your toes. As soon as it breaks, everybody rushes to fix it just to get a few extra points. You gotta be quick. Leaving no one behind is probably the most annoying of the achievements, even though it's incredibly simple. Subdue the Wintertodt without... what the hell? Okay, Discord. Anyway, subdue the Wintertodt without any of the Pyromancers falling. Simple, right? Just heal the Pyromancers. Mass world kills are super fast, so the Pyromancers shouldn't take that much damage. And with all the people around, the Pyromancer's health should be topped up nicely, right? I mean, people must be healing the Pyromancers all the time. Well, you do get points for healing the Pyromancers, but the time it takes to collect the herbs and make the potions takes away from points you could be earning by burning logs, so many people don't do it. And even if you devote the entire match to running around the arena, serving healing potions like you're some poolside attendant at a tropical resort with a tray of Mai Tais, sometimes the Wintertodt has other plans and combos one of the bastards before you have time to bring him his drink. Damn it all. Right at the end too. I realize that analogy implies the pool is attacking the vacationers, but whatever. Analogies are like sneakers. Sometimes they don't make sense. The 15th kill was when I lucked out and got the achievement. Hooray! Leaving no one behind. Fantastic. Fantastic. The last achievement is Y Fletch. Subdue the Wintertodt after earning at least 3,000 points. Now, I don't know if Jagex expected this to be doable on Mass Worlds, but I struggled to get even 1,000 points during those short encounters, so I don't even want to try. However, 3,000 points is trivially easy if you solo. At its simplest, you light all the braziers and wait near the entrance of the arena near the supplies. You don't take damage when you're standing here, but the braziers still do damage to the Wintertodt. Whenever a brazier goes out, relight it. Once the Wintertodd's energy gets below 20%, it attacks players much less frequently and instead focuses on the braziers and the pyromancers. This is when you start gathering points. Pick a corner and tend to that brazier. Light it, stoke it with kindling, fix it, heal the pyromancer. If the Wintertodd's energy gets too low, go back to the entrance and wait around for a bit. Otherwise, keep accumulating points until you have around 12,500 to 13,000, then work on finishing the Todd off. You can only get a maximum of 28 loot rolls per crate. Every 500 points is a roll, plus an extra roll for defeating the Wintertodt, so any more than 13,500 points is a waste. My first solo, I overshot the 3k by about 8k, but that's fine. 3 combat points from that because it's a hard task. Leaving no one behind felt harder. Any good loot? Not really. The loot scales with your levels and different skills, so maybe it'd be better later in the account, but I don't know if many mains do Wintertodt for money. It seems like mostly an Iron Man thing for supplies. Let's get back to combat for these combat achievements. The Deranged Archaeologist is basically a copy-paste version of the Crazy Archaeologist, but this one is on Fossil Island and not in the wilderness. They're so similar that they've got the same combat achievements. This guy comes with 4, 2 of which are kill count achievements, so we won't be worrying about those for now. The other 2 are Mage of the Swamp, kill the Deranged Archaeologist with only magic. That's actually the recommended strategy anyway, so there's nothing difficult there. And I'd Rather Be Illiterate, which requires us to avoid being hit by his Learn to Read special attack. He tosses 3 books at you, 1 landing on your square, the other 2 in the general vicinity. They explode, dealing damage around them, with the primary book splitting into 2 more books, exploding again where they land. Like with Obor, running and fighting can be a bit fiddly with how animations cancel and whatnot, so this took me a few tries. Ultimately, the strategy I came to was to run between the far edges of the arena each time he said Learn to Read. There might have been some RNG involved, but it seemed to work most of the time. Every time I failed this achievement, I only got hit once, so that was the problem. It wasn't that I kept getting hit by the attack, it was just RNG was a little awkward. Maybe there's a super duper optimal way to never get hit, but I don't know it. Oh, okay, good, I got it. Oh, he meleeed me. I thought that one little hit. I thought that was from the book, that 1 damage. Awesome. With that last achievement, I can now claim the first of many hilts from Ghommal, the Warrior Guild's bouncer, I guess? With the easy set done, we now have a 5% increased chance to receive easy clues from all sources except Implings, 3 daily teleports to the God Wars dungeon entrance, the Like a Boss Slayer unlock will now allow us to be assigned up to 40 boss kills, we get 100% bonus Warrior Guild tokens, and we gain an additional commendation point per game of pest control. Those bonus tokens will be super valuable when I inevitably go super dry while grinding out a Dragon Defender. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to use the lamp. 60 agility, that'll make soloing Wintertodt a bit easier. Maybe. You know, I don't usually use mobile to play the game, but it's great for when you're cooking and you just want to stand in your kitchen and just do one thing while you're AFK grinding here. It's kind of nice. Yeah, if you're curious, these are peppers and onions I got cooking here. Gonna add some carrots after that, and then I'm gonna add some chipotle peppers in adobo sauce that I blended up and froze, so it keeps it. It comes in a can. And if you're curious, what I do for when I cut onions is to keep myself from crying. I actually have a pair of science goggles, some chem lab goggles. The reasoning is that, like most things in food, it's a chemical reaction. And the reason why you cry when you eat or when you cut onions is because the onions have a defense mechanism where they produce, I believe it's sulfur dioxide, when their cell walls are broken, and then the sulfur dioxide gets in the water in your eyes, and it produces sulfuric acid, which hurts, makes you cry, so you produce more water, which makes more sulfuric acid. It's not pleasant. If you have the goggles on, gas ain't getting to your eyes. That gas is staying away. These ones aren't really that good, so I was crying a little bit earlier. But well, I mean, I'm crying all the time. But the onions made me cry as well. Rice cooker. I'm serving over rice. Rice cookers are amazing. You should get one. Best $20 I ever spent.
It's automatic. It doesn't have all those bells and whistles that other rice cookers have. It's just you put the rice in, you turn it on, you go, and it turns off automatically because it uses magnets and stuff. It is cool. You should get one. I'm not sponsored by them, but god damn it, I love it.
I did a bit more sand crabbing, and now I'm going to finish up 65 attack and strength here at the Moss Giants in the Catacombs of Kurend in hopes of getting a mossy key. I don't think I'm anywhere within reach of getting enough points to get the Ghommal's Hilt too, but Bryophyta is not that tough and some of her achievements look pretty easy. Well, there's a key. Guess what we're doing when we get out of here? Oh, and an ancient shard. This is why I'm killing them in the catacombs. 3 of these shards will let me upgrade Darklight into Arclight, an incredibly powerful Demon Bane weapon. When used against demons, that is. When not used against demons, I'm pretty sure it's terrible. Like Darklight. Bryophyta, named for the group of land plants, bryophytes, which includes liverworts, hornworts, and various mosses, is old school's second free-to-play boss. She comes with 7 achievements, totaling 9 points. Bryophyta Novice, just kill her once. Preparation is key, kill Bryophyta without taking poison damage, and anti-poison handles that. Protection from Moss, kill Bryophyta with the Protect from Magic prayer activated. That's the recommended prayer to use, so that's not a problem either. Fighting as intended 2, like Obor, requires us to kill her on a free-to-play world with free-to-play gear. I'll do that some other time. Bryophyta Champion, kill Bryophyta 5 times. Again, we'll handle that later. A slow death, kill Bryophyta with either poison or venom being the last source of damage. Easy enough, assuming you don't accidentally auto-retaliate at the end of the fight and kill her with your sword instead of the poison. Surely this isn't foreshadowing. And lastly, Quick Cutter. Kill all 3 of Bryophyta's growthlings within 3 seconds of the first one dying. Don't be like me. I thought you just had to use an axe on the growthlings to kill them. Actually, you need to deal 10 damage to them, then use the axe on them. Once I realized that, getting Quick Cutter was really easy. I tried getting my poison damage to finish her off, but I didn't turn off auto retaliate soon enough, and ended up killing her with my sword. Oh well, ended up getting a total of 5 points from just this one kill. For the last bit of XP I need for 65 strength, I didn't actually get it at Moss Giants, I got 65 attack and then left. I'm going to do Haunted Mind. A Salve Amulet might come in handy sometime soon, and it gives a pretty sizable chunk of XP. I hate this boss. I hate this boss. I hate this boss. I hate this boss. 65 strength. Ah, the Warriors Guild, where only the strongest and most adroit of fighters may tread. And that's why I bribed Ghommal to let me in. Oh, I forgot I had the door kicker plugin enabled still.
I'm alive! Father, I crave your affection.
Sit, kid. Whoops. 1,000 tokens, or 20 mithril armor kills later, gets me about 100 minutes of Cyclops killing. Let's get started. I totally forgot that you need 60 defense to wield a Dragon Defender. Oh well, we got it. Getting 60 defense at Sandcrab shouldn't take all that long, now that I'm better equipped. But there's another piece of gear I want to unlock along the way. Fortunately, these next few quests I'm going to do give a sizable amount of defense XP. First, Fremennik Trials, 2800 XP across multiple skills including defense. Not that much, but we're getting there. The next quest, for which Fremennik Trials is a requirement, is Olaf's quest, which gives 12,000 defense XP for some reason. You know, after falling in the water half a dozen times, something tells me we shouldn't fix bridges with ropes and rolling barrels. With 55 defense, I can now equip a Helm of Nataznot, one of which you get for free by doing Fremennik Isles. Hoo boy, and I just did Fremennik Trials. How could such a coincidence occur? You ever notice we commit a lot of regicide in this game? In exchange for some trollhead, Hrafn gives us his crown, the Helm of Nataznot, and 20,000 combat XP of my choosing. I'm gonna choose defense. Feels pretty iconic. It ain't the best gear, wasn't even the best gear in 2007, but it feels right. I just need some dragon plate legs and an obby cape and the ensemble would be complete. I don't think I need to explain why the Helm of Not is so good, but I will anyway. It has a strength bonus, a prayer bonus, and no negative stats. A lot of melee-based helms give negative magic or range defensive bonuses, but this has them all at 0. It even has a positive magic defense bonus. Incredibly versatile. And I think you can upgrade it with some jawbone that you get from a later Fremennik quest or that drops from a Slayer monster or something. We'll explore that later. I've never done any of that. 60 defense will come soon enough while I'm working on some other combat achievements. Will I be able to claim the second tier of rewards? Will I manage to pull off an elite challenge and get 4 points? Or will Aram be a total pushover even though I have under 50 ranged? No. The answer to all those questions is no. Details forthcoming. Take care, everyone.